Hi students, in this video you are going to study chapter 6 lines and angles part 1. You might have studied in lower class also lines and angles. So just what you recall some basic terms and definitions. What is point? A point is that which has no component. It is represented by a dot. You see the figure, point A, then point B, point C. Just what? Keep one dot. Clear? It has no dimension. It has no dimension. Just to keep point A. Okay. Then B. Then C. So like this only we will denote the points. Next you come to line. When we join two distinct points, then we get a line. A line has no endpoints. It can be extended infinitely. It can be extended infinitely. You see the diagram. So draw the line XY. Always we will denote it as XY or AB in capital letter. You have to use only capital letter. Okay. When you use two letter, then only how to use capital letter. XY is a line, AB is a line, PQ is a line. Both letters should be capital letter. Okay. Suppose we can denote in one letter also. That is L, small letter you have to give. If you use one letter, then you have to what? Give small letter. L, M, N, like this we will denote. Clear? So here you see both the end you have arrow mark. Okay, that means it can be extended infinitely. So remember children, a line has no endpoints. It can be extended infinitely. Next come to line segment. It is the part of the line which has two endpoints. It is the part of the line which has two endpoints. You see the diagram. A starting point, B ending point. Or you keep just 2 points. Then you join means you will get line segment. This is nothing but part of the line. This is nothing but part of the line. Here you should not give any arrow mark. Clear? If you give arrow mark means then it will be line. Okay. So you have to give only 2 endpoints. Then you join it. Clear? So it has 2 endpoints. Remember. Next you come to ray. Ray is also a part of the line which has only one endpoint and has no end on the other side. You see the diagram. Starting point P. You have to keep only one point. Okay. Then you draw the line. Another end you give arrow mark. So here PQ is a ray. PQ is a ray. Okay. So here also you have to use only capital letters. Okay. PQ is a ray. So one end only you have direction. Another end point. Okay. Only one end point. It has only one end point. Then it is called ray. Then you see the tabular column. The term given, dimensions given, graph given, then symbol given. Keenly observe this table. First one point you see, there is no dimension. Then we will represent as dot. Clear? Then symbol, that is A. Always we will give A, B, C, capital letter. Okay. Next you come to line segment. One dimensions. 2 dot. Then you join. That is AB. Then you see the symbol AB bar. Clear? No direction. AB, you give bar. Then come to ray, one dimension. Ray is also one dimension, one end point and other end direction. You see AB is a ray. You see the symbol also, AB, one direction. Clear? Then come to next line, one dimension. Here also you see the diagram, two directions. Clearly, that means it can be extended infinitely. Then the symbol AB bar, both the side you have to put direction mark. Okay. Next you come to collinear and non-collinear points. You might have studied in lower class also. You just recall, points lie on the same line are known as collinear points, and the points that don't lie on the same line are known as non-collinear point. Remember children, points lie on the same line. You see the diagram, first diagram you see collinear points diagram. You see all the 3 points lie on the same line. That is what? Or more than 2 points lie on the same line, then it is called collinear point. That's why here points given. Points lie on the same line are known as collinear points. Okay, more than 2 points you have. 2 point means that is a line segment. Okay, so you have more than 2 points. That is ABC. That is 3 points you have. So all the 3 points lie on the line. Therefore, these 3 points are called collinear points. Next, to come to non-collinear point. You see the diagram. Here D, E, F, they are not on the straight line. Okay, so they are not collinear. That is non-collinear points. Not on the same line. 3 or more points not on the same line. Then it is called non-collinear points. Okay. Next to come to angles. When two rays begin from the same endpoint, then they form an angle. Two rays are the arms of the angle and the endpoint is the vertex of the angle. So angle, you know how to draw the diagram. That is one vertex. Clear? One vertex you have. Okay, there you will get angle. There you will get angle. Okay, you have two rays or the arms of the angle. Two rays from the vertex. You have to draw two rays. Clear? Then you will get angle. Okay, and the end point, that is that vertex is called end point of the two rays. That is one common point. Clear? The common point, okay, is called vertex of the angle. Clear? You see the image, first diagram. Okay, two arms having one common point. The common point is vertex. Clear? Here only you will get angle. So you have two rays with one common point. That is two rays intersecting at one point. There you will get angle. Okay, see the types of angles. So what are the types of angles you have? This also you have studied in lower class. So just to recall, first one acute angle, you see there, the tabular column you see, acute angle. An angle which is between 0 degree and 90 degree. An angle which is between 0 degree and 90 degree is called acute angle. You see the diagram. First diagram you see, this is acute angle, less than 90. Second one, right angle is exactly equal to 90 degree. See the second diagram, exactly 90 degree. Then it is called right angle. Come to next type, that is obtuse angle. An angle which is between 90 degree and 180 degree. An angle which is between 90 degree and 180 degree. That means more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. More than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. That is obtuse angle. You see the third diagram. That is obtuse angle. That is uh, you see more than 90 degree. It has more than 90 degree. Then you come to next picture. Reflex angle. What is reflex angle? An angle which is between more than 180 and less than 360. Then it is called reflex angle. See the next image. Okay, more than 180 degree. It is more than 180 degree. So it is called reflex angle. Then straight angle. What is straight angle? An angle which is exactly equal to 180 degree. An angle which is exactly equal to 180 degree. See the diagram. Straight angle, that is straight angle. Clear? Correctly 180 degree. Then complete angle. What is complete angle? An angle which is exactly equal to 360 degree. That means one complete rotation. Clear? See the angle, one complete rotation is called complete angle. Okay. So these are the types of angles. Always you have to remember. Next we will see complementary and supplementary angles. What is complementary angles? Sum of two angles is 90 degree. Then the two angles are called complementary angles. See, complementary angles are those which have the sum of two angles as 90 degree. You see the example, 25 degree is complementary angle of 65 degree. Both add, you are getting 90 or not? Yes. Now supplementary angles are those which have the sum of two angle as 180 degree. That means if the two angles you add means you should get 180 degree. Then the two angles are called supplementary angle. Example, you see 110 degree is supplementary angle of 70 degree. That means both you add 180. Exactly it is coming. So 180. 110 plus 70, that is 180. Therefore 110 and 70 degree are called supplementary angles. Okay, 110 degree and 70 degree are called supplementary angles. Clear? Next we will see some relation between two angles. You see the tabular column, angles, relation and image you have. First we will see adjacent angle. What is adjacent angle? If two angles have the same vertex and their one of the arm is common, then these angles are called adjacent angles. You see the diagram. Two angles we have, A and B. Two angles have the same vertex. Vertex is A. Vertex is A. And their one of the arm is common. One of the arm is common. You see here, that is AD is common. AD is common. Then these angles, okay, that is A and B, are called adjacent angles. Next you come to linear pair of angles. What is linear pair of angles? You see the diagram. One line is what? Straight. That is two non-common arms are straight. Clear? You see, if the two angles of the same vertex and one common arm, but the arms which are not common are making a line, then these are called the linear pair of angles. That means you see OA and OC. Clear? Two arms are straight. That is non-common arms are straight. Clear? Then you have one common arm, that is OB. it forms two angles. These two angles, 1 and 2, are called linear pair of angles. Okay, so linear pair of angles, when you will get, that is just like what adjacent angle, just like adjacent angles. So linear pair of angles, when you will get, means when you have a straight line, then in the straight line, if you have one common arm is there, means two angles formed. The two angles 1 and 2 are called linear pair of angles. Next come to vertically opposite angles. If two lines intersect each other at a point, then the opposite angles are vertically opposite angles. You see two line, that is AB and CD, intersecting at one point, that is O. Clear? There it forms four angles. But you take opposite angles. Here two pair of opposite angle you have. Clear? Two pair of opposite angles. They are always equal. They are called vertically opposite angles. So that vertically opposite angles are equal. You might have studied in lower class also. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, here you are getting two pair of vertically opposite angles. One first pair is AOD is equal to angle COB. One more pair is AOC is equal to POD. That is two pair of vertically opposite angles are. So next we will see intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. There are two ways to draw two lines. First one, the lines which cross each other from a particular point is called intersecting lines. You see the diagram. PQ and RS both crossed. Clear? So they are called intersecting lines. So intersecting lines, always you have one common point. Clear? You see both intersect at one point. Clear? So the cross means that is intersecting lines. Two line crossed means that is intersecting lines. You come to parallel lines. The lines which never cross each other at any point are called non-intersecting lines. They are also called parallel lines. These lines are called parallel lines, and the common length between two lines is the distance between the parallel lines. That means distance between the parallel lines always same. Okay, you see the diagram. Parallel line, that is what the distance between two lines always same. For example, railway track, you see the railway tracks, always it is parallel. So you have to remember this concept, very important. Clear? Intersecting lines and parallel lines are very important. Okay. So next we will see pairs of angles, axioms. First axioms you see. If a ray stands on the line, then the sum of two adjacent angles formed by that ray is 180 degree. You see the diagram. One straight line, one common arm, it forms 40 degree and 140 degree angle. That means both add means how much you are getting, 180 correctly getting. Okay, so this shows that common arm of the two angle is the ray which is standing on a line, and the two adjacent angles are the linear pair of angles. Two adjacent angle here, linear pair of angles, and the sum of two angle is 180 degree. Here 40 and 140 are what type of angle? Supplementary angle. Always 180 degree means supplementary angles. Okay, so the first axiom, remember, if a ray stands on a line, then the two angles, adjacent angles formed by that ray is 180 degree. Come to next axiom. If the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then the arms which are not common of the angles form a line. So simply remember children, if the two adjacent angle whose sum is 180, then it forms a straight line. Clear? It forms straight line. This concept you are going to use in the problem also. Okay. So these uh, whatever you learned in this video, that is fully what basic terms and the definition of lines and angles. So all the concept and idea, okay, with diagram you have to remember. Okay, all idea you are going to use in the problems. Okay, so I will give some questions as a homework. You do the homework for just what recall and practice.